Hello and welcome to Angel's Thoughts, Episode 1. Today I will be discussing the topic of racism, or not actually racism, but the use of certain words within the community and what they bring and why we ban them and why we shouldn't ban them. Because in my opinion, no word should be banned or automatically replaced, like the word nigger is replaced by Jesus or whatever the fuck you want to say. Right. So, to start off, no word is offensive. No word is offensive. It's the context in which the word is used that makes it offensive or not. If fucking Obama says nigger to his buddy, you're not going to call him a racist. And you know why? Because he's black. And you know he's not racist. So it's all about context. A white person can actually use the word nigger or nigga and not be a racist. Yeah, that's true. Fucking hell, like, if I walk in up to my buddy and say, hey nigga, what's up? And I fucking high five him after, am I a racist for saying that? Am I being offensive? Am I being racist? No. Context is key. Now that we've put that out of the way, I want to get into a part that is more related to Lemon Punch and its players. So, in Half-Life 2 roleplay, there's a rule. Rule 33, and I will read it. You may be somewhat of a racist in character, but if someone tells you to stop out of character, your character must instantly stop. Now, let's break it down. You may be somewhat of a racist in character, so you can be racist to a certain extent. It's not defined how racist you can be. It's not saying, oh, you can be Hitler and gas Jews, or you're fucking Ku Klux Klan and you're burning niggers, or you're simply a fucking hillbilly saying fucking niggas. Like, you know, it's not anywhere defined. It's not defined at all. So, to start off, it's a subjective rule. Subjective rules are not good. No subjective rule, or almost any subjective rule, is good. Furthermore, but if someone tells you to stop out of character, your character must instantly stop. So what you're saying is, the part where it says you may be somewhat of a racist in character is decided by each individual player. So, if a player thinks a certain thing is over the line and way too racist or extreme, he has the right to get the other to stop. Although, another person might think otherwise. They might have completely different opinions. So, this doesn't make any sense. It's subjective. And to add to that, you're restricting in-character behavior through OOC measures. You're not allowing someone to roleplay a legit character that might be a racist because some guy might be offended. Now, I would understand if fucking on my throat. I would understand if this was a fucking 8-year-old game. But it's not. This game, Gary's Mod, is an 18+ game. Now, you might say, like, but Angel, we have kids in the community. Their parents let them play, and we're not gonna ban them because they're kids, because they buy that juicy gold membership. Well, yes, that's true. They're members. They have the right to play. I think they should play. But when you play an 18+ game, you're saying you have a certain level of maturity. You have enough maturity to play with a certain group, which is 18+. Now, if you're that mature, are you actually going to be outraged, fucking enraged, violent, like cry over someone saying, "What's up, my nigger," or "You're a fucking nigger"? Be it in a racist context or not. Now, in the racist context, out of character, it's awful. The person who actually means "you're a fucking nigger and you should burn," if a person actually means that, that person should just get permaban. No questions asked. Permaban, right there. Not a week, not a month, permaban. No appeal. Because racism is not okay. Obviously. Racism is not okay. Saying nigger is not being racist. Depends on the context, as I've said before. Now, onto the server again. So, you have the right to stop someone from being racist. What about homophobic? Why don't we have a rule about homophobia? Why don't we have a rule that if you roleplay hating gay people, a person has the right to stop? I'm sure there are gay people in Lemon Punch. Fucking community director Cryptic was gay, is gay. There are other gay members in Lemon Punch. They might be publicly or not, but there are. It's a pretty big community. They exist. They're there. And they probably get more shit than any black person we ever had in the community. Actually, every black person we've ever had in the community many times took part in saying nigger. Look at Polo. Everyone remembers Polo. I mean, people who were here when he used to be here, I guess. Now, so you're making a specific rule for racism, but not for homophobia, xenophobia, whatever other kind of fucking phobia there might be, disrespect, whatever. You're not making a rule for, let's say, sexism. A character is allowed to say, "Motherfucker, you belong in the kitchen, and if you come out, I'll fucking hang you and beat you to death. Because you're a fucking woman, and therefore you're less." Well, it's not exactly the same as being homophobic or racist, but it's still a thing, it's still offensive, it's still disrespectful, it's the same genre of things. So there's not a rule for any of that, just racism. Only racism. I kind of think it's racism because all the American kids are fucking triggered because some guy got shot in their fucking school because they're fucking idiots. Now, it's not they didn't get shot because they're idiots. That's, like, obvious. People don't get shot because they're idiots. Well, sometimes, but I'm not saying people got shot because they're idiots. I'm saying some idiot shot someone, he was black, and there have been so many murders based on race in the US. They're everywhere. Yes, but there have also been a lot of murders about gays. But I guess that doesn't matter. I guess being homophobic, it's not as bad as being racist, even though it's pretty much the same. It's something a person can't choose and therefore discriminated against. But whatever. So, furthermore, you get triggered by the word nigger, so you ask the other person to stop. But right after you ask them to stop, you go on your civil protection character. Like, listen, you ask someone to stop being racist in character. People are not their characters, okay? But you still feel offended because it's too extreme, so you ask them to stop. Now we have a Half-Life 2 roleplay server where you hop on your civil protection character and suddenly you start beating people for running. You start killing people for whatever they've done. You're playing a character in a Nazi-like regime. You're oppressing an entire fucking planet just because. And you're pitting the human race, like, civil protection are humans in uniforms, they're fucking beating the other humans, so they're fucking, like, sellout, and you're playing one of those characters. You're a despicable person who turned on its own race, human race, and you're killing people for no good reason, you're beating people for no good reason, and you're doing a bunch of shit. But As long as you're not racist, I guess there's no problem, right? Because killing people, beating people, oppressing an entire humankind is alright. Yes, I guess. Well, oppressing a minority is not okay, but oppressing an entire planet is. Well, that's your logic. I can't really argue with that, I guess. So, then we have World War II roleplay server, where you log in and your objective is to kill people. You're a soldier. You're literally there to kill people. How is that not bad? You're killing people. You're like, people break Geneva all the time. Yeah, Geneva, the memes, yeah, I get it. But no, people break Geneva. They kill people who can't defend themselves. They execute people. They rape people. Like, rape goes on all the time. How does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Whatever. I guess it's hard to argue with that logic, because he's being a bigot. Oh, not even a bigot, because he's allowed to be homophobic. He's just not allowed to be a racist. I guess. Well,